Daniel Carter stood at his high school reunion, uncomfortable, out of place. His ex-wife Jennifer arrived, with her new husband, rich, successful, smug. Daniel, still working that, what was it, data entry? Jennifer laughed, loud, public. Actually, I'm an analyst. Same thing. Meanwhile, Brad's a surgeon, makes $500,000. We just bought our third house. Everyone stared, pitying him, judging him. Daniel wanted to disappear. Then a woman appeared, stunning, confident, familiar. Daniel, sorry I'm late, darling. She kissed his cheek, turned to Jennifer. I'm Victoria, Daniel's boss and girlfriend. Nice to meet you. Jennifer's face went white. Daniel Carter, 37 years old, single father to 9-year-old daughter Sophie, did not want to go to his high school reunion. The divorce was brutal. Jennifer got a lawyer, took half of everything, got primary custody. Daniel saw Sophie every other weekend, holidays, summers. It wasn't enough, but it was all the court allowed. Jennifer remarried quickly. Brad, surgeon, rich, everything Daniel wasn't. She made sure Daniel knew it. Brad takes us to Europe. Brad bought me a Mercedes. Brad provides properly. Daniel worked as a data analyst at Chen Industries. Good job. Decent salary, but not surgeon money. Not Mercedes money. He lived modestly, saved for Sophie's college, did his best. But Jennifer's words haunted him. Mediocre, not enough, holding me back. The reunion invitation came. Daniel almost didn't go, but his daughter encouraged him. Daddy, you should go. See your old friends. Have fun. 20 years since graduation. He'd changed. Life had changed him. I don't know, sweetheart. It's been 20 years. People change. But you're awesome. They'll be happy to see you. Sophie's optimism convinced him. He went. The venue was fancy. Hotel ballroom, open bar, expensive. Daniel felt immediately out of place. Everyone seemed successful, polished, rich. Daniel Carter, man, how long has it been? His old friend Mike, now a lawyer, expensive suit, Rolex watch. 20 years. How are you, Mike? Great, partner at my firm. Just made 7 figures. You? I'm good, analyst at a tech company. Single dad, doing well. He'd married Jennifer right after college. Young, in love, optimistic. Analyst, like computers? Data analysis, market research, strategy. Oh, that's nice. Hey, I gotta go say hi to some people. Good seeing you. Mike disappeared. Daniel felt the dismissal. He circulated, making small talk, feeling increasingly inadequate. Then Jennifer arrived. With Brad, tall, handsome, confident, surgeon. Jennifer spotted Daniel. Her eyes lit up, not with warmth, with opportunity. Daniel, oh my God, you came! She approached. Brad in tow, loud, making sure everyone heard. They had Sophie at 28. Beautiful, perfect, their world. Everyone, this is my ex-husband Daniel. Daniel, you remember I mentioned Brad, my husband, the surgeon. Brad extended a hand, firm grip, assessing. Nice to meet you. Jennifer's told me about you. Daniel could imagine what she'd said. What do you do again? Jennifer asked. Fake confusion. She knew exactly what he did. I'm a data analyst at Chen Industries. Right, the computer thing, Jennifer laughed, too loud. Still doing that? I thought you'd have moved up by now. I like what I do. It's stable. Allows me to be there for Sophie. Sophie's fine. She loves our house. Brad built her a treehouse, custom. $10,000, can you imagine? Daniel couldn't. He'd built Sophie a treehouse too. From Home Depot materials. $200. She loved it. That's great. I'm happy she's happy. Then everything fell apart. You know, Brad just got promoted. Chief of surgery. He's on track to make $500,000 this year. $500,000. Can you imagine? Everyone was listening now, watching, judging. We just bought our third house. Vacation home in Aspen. Do you ski, Daniel? No, I don't ski. Right, well, it's fabulous. You should see it. Oh, wait, you probably couldn't afford the trip. Sorry, that was insensitive. It wasn't insensitive. It was calculated, cruel, public humiliation. Daniel felt his face burn, everyone staring, pitying him, judging him. Jennifer, that's enough. What? I'm just catching up. Comparing notes. Brad and I are doing so well. I'm just curious how you're doing. Still renting that apartment? Sophie mentioned it's small. 2 bedrooms. That must be tight. It's fine, we're comfortable. Jennifer grew dissatisfied. Daniel's job wasn't good enough. His salary too low. His ambition insufficient. I'm sure comfortable. That's such a Daniel word. Brad and I aren't comfortable. We're thriving, succeeding, living. Daniel wanted to disappear, to leave, to escape. Then he saw her. Victoria Chen, his boss, CEO of Chen Industries, billionaire, walking toward him. What was she doing here? Daniel, sorry I'm late, darling. Victoria reached him, kissed his cheek. Casual, familiar, intimate. Daniel froze. What was happening? Victoria turned to Jennifer, smiled, cold, assessing. You must be Jennifer. Daniel's mentioned you. I'm Victoria Chen, Daniel's boss and girlfriend. Nice to finally meet you. You could do more, be more, but you're content being mediocre. The room went silent. Jennifer stared. Girlfriend? Boss? Victoria Chen? The Victoria Chen? Is there another? Yes. CEO of Chen Industries. I'm sure Daniel's mentioned me. He said he was an analyst. He is. My chief analyst. Heads our entire strategic division. Brilliant mind. Criminally underpaid, actually. I keep trying to give him raises. He keeps refusing. Says he has everything he needs. She looked at Daniel warmly, adoringly. Jennifer's face cycled through emotions. Shock, disbelief, rage. I didn't know you were dating. We've been keeping it private. I'm his boss, HR concerns and all. But tonight, I couldn't let him come alone. Not to face, well, Victoria looked at Jennifer, knowing. Not to face judgment. Brad spoke up. Victoria Chen, the billionaire? Guilty. And you are? Brad, Jennifer's husband. I'm a surgeon. I'm providing. We're comfortable. Sophie's happy. How nice, Daniel's told me. Chief of surgery, right? Making, what did Daniel say? $500,000? Brad puffed up. Yes, this year. Impressive. I made that last week, from interest alone. But who's counting? Jennifer looked ill. Victoria continued. Daniel, darling, should we say hello to some of your friends? I'd love to meet them. Oh, and Jennifer, Brad? Lovely meeting you. Daniel speaks of Sophie constantly. She sounds wonderful. We should all get dinner. My treat. I have a villa in Aspen. Sophie would love it. Daniel can tell you about it. She took Daniel's arm, led him away, leaving Jennifer and Brad speechless. Once they were alone, Daniel whispered, What are you doing here? Saving you. You're welcome. But how did you know? You mentioned the reunion. Seemed stressed. I did some research. Found out your ex-wife would be here, with her new rich husband. Figured you might need backup. I'm not happy. I want more. You're holding me back. So you came and pretended to be my girlfriend? Not pretending. Proposing. We can discuss later. For now, enjoy watching your ex-wife's face. Priceless. Daniel looked back. Jennifer was staring, stunned, devastated. For the first time all night, Daniel smiled. Really smiled. After the reunion, Daniel and Victoria sat in her car, processing. You, what? Victoria turned to him. Daniel, I've had feelings for you for over a year, but you're my employee. I couldn't say anything, couldn't act. But watching you prepare for this reunion, knowing Jennifer would be there, knowing she'd hurt you, I couldn't stand by. So I came and I kissed you. And it felt right. Victoria, if this is too much, tell me. I'll back off. We'll pretend tonight never happened. But if you feel anything, anything at all, let me know. Because I'm tired of pretending I don't care. Daniel looked at her. Beautiful, powerful, vulnerable. I feel something. I've felt it for months. But I told myself it was impossible. You're Victoria Chen. I'm me. You're Daniel Carter. Father, analyst, good man. That's enough. More than enough. What about Sophie? What about work? What about the complications? We figure them out. Together, if you're willing. Daniel took a breath. Made a choice. I'm willing. Let's try. Why did you really come? Daniel asked. Victoria smiled. Good, because I already told your ex-wife we're dating. Might as well make it true. They dated carefully, privately, navigating the boss-employee dynamic. This is complicated, Daniel said after their third date. Everything worth having is complicated, but we're handling it. What about Sophie? When do I tell her? Introduce you? When you're ready, there's no rush. I want to meet her, but on your timeline. 3 months into dating, Daniel introduced Victoria to Sophie. This is Victoria. She's Daddy's girlfriend. Sophie studied her. You're really pretty. Are you nice? Victoria knelt down. I try to be. Your daddy talks about you all the time. You're his favorite person. Victoria was quiet. Because I couldn't let her humiliate you. You're too good for that. I am. Do you like kids? I do. I've never had any. But I'd like to learn. Maybe you could teach me. Sophie considered. Okay, first rule. Daddy loves mac and cheese. Make it for him sometimes. Noted. What else? He gets sad sometimes when I'm with my mom. He tries to hide it, but I know. Be there for him. Victoria's eyes filled. I will, I promise. Thank you for trusting me. Sophie hugged her. You make Daddy smile. Real smiles, I like that. Over the next months, they grew closer. Victoria and Sophie bonded. Daniel and Victoria deepened their relationship. I love you, Victoria said one evening. Unexpected, honest. I love you too, but I need you to know something. You barely know me. What? I'm not rich. I can't buy you fancy things. I can't vacation in Aspen. I'm just the man I love. Daniel, I have money. Enough for both of us. I don't need you to provide financially. I need you to provide emotionally. To love me. To be my partner. That's what I need. I can do that. But won't people judge? Say I'm using you? Let them. I know the truth. You know the truth. That's all that matters. 1 year after the reunion, Victoria proposed. Not at work, at Daniel's modest apartment, while Sophie slept. Daniel Carter, a year ago, I crashed your reunion to save you from humiliation. I kissed you, pretended to be your girlfriend. I wasn't pretending. I was hoping, trying, wishing. Will you marry me? Make it real? Forever? Daniel stared. You're proposing to me? Why not? I know what I want. I want you, Sophie. This life, will you have me? I've worked with you for 3 years. I know you. Brilliant analyst, dedicated father, kind person. You don't deserve Jennifer's cruelty. Yes, but on one condition. What? Let me propose to you too, properly. Daniel pulled out a ring, small, modest. I bought this 3 months ago, been carrying it, waiting for the right moment. Victoria Chen, you saved me. Not just at the reunion, in life. You showed me I'm worthy, lovable, enough. Will you marry me? Victoria cried. Yes, absolutely yes. And your ring is perfect. Don't you dare apologize for its size. It means more than any diamond I could buy. They married 6 months later. Sophie as maid of honor, small ceremony, meaningful. In her vows, Victoria said, Daniel, I crashed your reunion to protect you. I fell in love while doing it. You've shown me that power and money don't equal worth, that kindness and dedication matter more. Thank you for loving me, not my bank account. Me, I choose you, forever. Daniel's vows. Victoria, you appeared when I needed you most, saved me from humiliation, then saved me from loneliness. You've loved Sophie like your own, shown me that different worlds can merge. Thank you for seeing me, for choosing me, for being brave enough to act. I love you. Sophie insisted on her own vows. Victoria, thank you for making my daddy happy, for being nice, for loving us. You're my family now. I love you. But pretending to be my girlfriend, that's extreme. Was it pretending? I kissed you, felt pretty real. Daniel's heart raced. Victoria, you're my boss, a billionaire. I'm a single dad analyst. We're from different worlds. So, I don't care about worlds. I care about people, and I care about you. Have for a while. Marriage brought changes, navigating work dynamics, blending lives, but also joy. Can I call you Mom? Sophie asked Victoria one day. Victoria cried. I'd be honored. But what about your birth mom? She's Mom Jennifer. Your mom Victoria. Both can be true, right? Absolutely right. Thank you, sweetheart. 4 years into marriage, they discussed more kids. I'd like to try, if you're open to it, Victoria said. I'm 41. You're 40. Is that too old? Women have babies in their 40s. We'll be careful. Try. See what happens. It took 2 years. Fertility treatments. Hope. Disappointment. Finally, Victoria got pregnant at 42. High risk. Monitored closely. Victoria recused herself from Daniel's employment decisions. HR handled everything. Their son was born healthy, named Marcus, after Daniel's father. Sophie, now 17, was amazing. My baby brother. I'll teach him everything. You already are, Daniel said proudly. 5 years into marriage, Jennifer reappeared, asking for increased custody. I've changed, matured. I want more time with Sophie. Sophie's almost 18. She can choose, Daniel said calmly. Sophie chose. I love both families, but Dad and Mom Victoria are home. I want to stay there. Jennifer was hurt, but accepted. I understand. I wasn't the best mom. I'm sorry. You're getting better, Sophie said generously. We can still spend time together, just on my terms. 10 years after the reunion, they returned to the hotel. Anniversary celebration. This way, no one can say favoritism. Your work speaks for itself. This is where you saved me, Daniel told Marcus, now 5. From what, Daddy? From humiliation, from giving up, from thinking I wasn't enough. Mom Victoria showed up and changed everything. They renewed their vows in the same ballroom. Different atmosphere. Daniel's vows. 10 years ago, you walked into my worst moment, turned it into my best. You've given me everything. Love, confidence, family, purpose. Thank you for being brave, for showing up, for choosing me. Victoria's vows. 10 years ago, I couldn't watch you suffer. I had to act, to protect, to love. Best decision I ever made. You've shown me that success isn't money, it's this. You, Sophie, Marcus, home. Thank you for letting me in. Sophie, now 27, spoke. 10 years ago, my dad came home from a reunion, crushed, humiliated. Then he met Victoria. Everything changed. They showed me that love requires courage, that standing up for people matters, that family is choice. Thank you both. Daniel was eventually promoted. VP of Strategy, earned through merit. The board will say, the board knows your value. You transformed our analytics, increased revenue by 40%. This promotion is deserved. At home, Victoria embraced motherhood. Late, but fully. I never wanted kids before. Didn't think I had time. But Sophie changed that. She showed me what I was missing. Sophie thrived, 2 parents, stability, love. 20 years after the reunion, Victoria stepped back from CEO, focused on family and philanthropy. Thank you for inviting me. I know I wasn't always... I'm sorry. For how I treated your father. For the reunion. For everything. You've apologized. We've moved forward. I'm glad you're here. Victoria approached Jennifer. Thank you for being here. For Sophie. Thank you for loving them. For being the mother I should have been. You did better than me. I'm grateful. She has 2 mothers. Both love her. That's not competition. That's blessing. I've built the company. Now I want to build our life. Marcus needs me present, not absent. Daniel continued as VP, eventually COO, eventually CEO when Victoria retired. You earned this, the board said, through skill, through results. This is merit. Sophie became a psychologist, helping people see their worth, like Dad needed, like Victoria showed him. Marcus wanted to be like his father, CEO, but one who values people over profit. 25 years after the reunion, Jennifer attended Sophie's wedding. As a guest, not family, but present. Thank you for coming, Sophie told her. 30 years after the reunion, Daniel was 67. Victoria was 70. Best act anyone's ever done for me. 35 years after the reunion, Victoria's health declined. Heart failure, advanced. Not ready to go, she told Daniel. Too much life left. Then fight, like you fought for me, for us. I'll try, but Daniel, if I don't make it, don't talk like that. If I don't, know this. Showing up that night was the best decision I ever made. You gave me everything. Love, family, purpose. Thank you. Victoria passed at 75, surrounded by family, peaceful. Her last words, thank you for letting me save you. You saved me back. Best 35 years possible. Daniel lived another 3 years, at 73, peacefully. Both retired, enjoying grandchildren, living fully. His last words to Sophie, Mom Victoria showed up when I needed her most. That's love, showing up, even when scary, especially when scary. Remember that. Their joint funeral was massive. Company, family, friends, everyone. Sophie spoke. 35 years ago, my dad was humiliated. My mom showed up, uninvited, unannounced, but necessary. She saved him. Then they saved each other. Built a family, a life, a legacy. That's courage. That's love. Showing up. A memorial was placed at the hotel, where it happened. Victoria Chen and Daniel Carter. She showed up when he needed her most. Love bloomed from courage. 35 years of devotion from one brave act. 40 years after that reunion, Sophie was 66, teaching her grandchildren. 40 years ago, your great-grandma crashed a reunion to save your great-grandpa from humiliation. She kissed him, pretended to be his girlfriend, then made it real. Why? Because she loved him, couldn't watch him suffer, had to act. That's love. Not words, action, showing up, being brave, protecting people. What's the lesson? Sophie had 3 kids, Marcus had 2. Family gatherings were loud, chaotic, perfect. that showing up matters, that courage is action, that love means protecting people, even when scary, especially when scary. Show up, always. The grandchildren listened, learned, carried it forward. And somewhere Sophie believed her parents were together, still showing up for each other, still loving courageously, forever. If this story inspired you, subscribe to VML Stories for more tales of courage, protection, and love born from brave acts. Hit that like button, drop a comment sharing your thoughts, and share this with someone who needs to remember that showing up for people matters. Because sometimes one act of courage creates a lifetime of love. See you in the next story. Remember that reunion? Daniel asked one evening. How could I forget? I crashed it, kissed you, changed our lives. Why did you really come? Really? Victoria was quiet. Because I couldn't bear the thought of you hurting, of Jennifer diminishing you. You're extraordinary. I needed you to know it, needed everyone to know it. I wasn't extraordinary. You were. You are. Brilliant analyst. Devoted father. Kind man. That's extraordinary. Jennifer was blind. I saw you. Had to act.